JoJo Siwa wasn't just a kid star. She was a brand machine. From Dance Mom's tantrums to million-dollar Nickelodeon contracts, she became a global icon before she even hit high school. But fast forward to today, she's grinding on stage in devil horns, feuding with exes, and being dragged by the same fans who once worshipped her. So, what went wrong? And how did the bow-wearing empire spiral into one controversy after another? Stick around, because the wild truth behind JoJo's messy rise and fall is crazier than you think. Early rise, the birth of a brand. JoJo Siwa didn't quietly step into fame. She cannonballed into it. First spotted on Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition, she wowed producers and audiences with her sharp moves and even sharper personality. But it was Dance Moms where JoJo really exploded. She didn't just compete, she dominated. Her sass, confidence, and unapologetic attitude made her stand out from the crowd of tiny dancers. And while other kids were dreaming of stardom, JoJo was busy building it. By the time she left the show, she wasn't just a performer. She was a full-blown empire. Nickelodeon snatched her up and suddenly she was everywhere. On stage, on TV, in malls. She had her own tour, her own doll line, and aisles packed with JoJo merch. Kids adored her. Parents were exhausted, but they bought the merch anyway. For a while, JoJo's world looked untouchable. But the bigger the empire, the harder it is to stay in control. Especially when you're still a teenager. The transformation, from rainbows to rebellion. By 2024, the sparkly bow-wearing JoJo was gone. In her place, a shockingly different version. Older, louder, and way more controversial. She dropped a single called Karma, and it went viral. For all the wrong reasons. Bold lyrics, fishnet-heavy outfits, and that infamous dance move, that body hump, left fans speechless. Gone were the rainbows. In their place, a black bodysuit and backup dancers dressed like demons. Fans who grew up with her didn't know how to react. Some cheered her on, saying she was finally embracing her true self. Others felt betrayed, like she'd thrown away everything she once stood for just to shock people. Then came the memes. Comparisons to Lady Gaga, the Joker, even WWE villains. It was viral, but not the kind of viral JoJo wanted. She insisted she was just being herself. But critics asked, was this really her? Or was it a last-ditch cry for attention? Love life in the spotlight, the public breakups. JoJo's love life has been just as dramatic as her career. Her relationship with Kylie Prue was sweet but chaotic. Public breakups, emotional makeups, and every moment shared with millions. Then came Avery Cyrus, a whirlwind romance that ended just as fast as it began. But the real storm hit in early 2024 with Kath Ebbs. At first they seemed like a Gen Z power couple, adorable videos, selfies, and public support. Then JoJo joined Celebrity Big Brother UK, and suddenly rumors swirled about her growing too close to fellow contestant Chris Hughes. Fans noticed Kath unfollowed JoJo and started posting cryptic messages about betrayal. JoJo denied cheating, but Kath fired back, accusing her of emotional manipulation and half-truths. Screenshots were shared, sides were chosen, and just like that, another public relationship turned into a messy online breakup. Reality TV backfires. JoJo went on Celebrity Big Brother UK hoping to reset her image. But instead, the cameras captured everything. Late-night chats, lingering glances, physical closeness with Chris Hughes. Tabloids exploded with headlines calling their relationship flirty and intimate. And while JoJo brushed it off as innocent friendship, the internet wasn't buying it. The timeline didn't look good. Kath's cryptic posts told a different story. And suddenly, the reality show meant to boost her image became just another scandal she couldn't shake. Business empire under fire. JoJo isn't just a performer, she's a business empire. But with that empire came controversy. In 2019, her makeup line was pulled from shelves after testing positive for asbestos. That wasn't just embarrassing, it was dangerous. And in 2022, her girl group XOMGPOP sparked backlash. Parents alleged long work hours, unsafe conditions, and toxic environments for young performers. JoJo denied the accusations, but the damage to her squeaky clean image was already done. In mid-2023, JoJo Siwa surprised everyone by teaming up with YouTuber Shane Dawson for a video where the two rated influencer products in a brutally honest review session. On the surface, it seemed like a quirky crossover between two internet personalities, but the partnership quickly stirred controversy, and not the good kind. Shane Dawson, once a YouTube titan, had fallen from grace due to resurfaced content that included offensive jokes, racial insensitivity, and disturbing behavior. Many believed his platforming should remain limited, especially among creators with young, impressionable fans. So when JoJo, a celebrity known for her influence over a massive child and teen audience, appeared in his video, the backlash was swift. Critics slammed her decision as tone deaf, accusing her of ignoring Dawson's past for the sake of views. Even longtime fans found the move hard to defend. JoJo didn't directly address the criticism, but it left a mark on her evolving public image. The collaboration was a risky attempt to branch out, but instead, it left many questioning her judgment at a time when she was already navigating controversies on multiple fronts. The identity battle. In 2021, JoJo publicly came out as part of the LGBTQ+ community. Her message? Bold, unapologetic, and inspiring. But with that honesty came harsh backlash. Some fans accused her of pushing her identity too hard. Others criticized her for being vague about labels. It's a tough balance, staying true to who you are while the world demands easy definitions. JoJo Siwa made headlines in 2024 when she boldly claimed to be the creator of a new genre she called gay pop. The idea, according to JoJo, was to carve out a musical space specifically for LGBTQ+ artists and listeners, a genre that celebrated queer identity unapologetically. But instead of applause, her announcement sparked a storm of backlash. Fans and critics alike pointed out that LGBTQ+ artists have been making pop music for decades. Icons like Freddie Mercury, George Michael, Lady Gaga, and Sam Smith have all paved the way with openly queer music long before JoJo's rise. Her phrasing, especially the word created, came off as tone-deaf and dismissive of the artists who laid the foundation for queer representation in mainstream pop. JoJo later backtracked, saying she didn't mean to take credit for inventing the genre but wanted to embody and amplify it. Still, the damage was done. The internet wasn't buying the clarification, and many accused her of trying too hard to stay relevant through provocative branding. It was yet another reminder that reinventing yourself in the spotlight comes with intense scrutiny, and sometimes a hard lesson in humility. The fight for relevance. Karma wasn't just a new song. It was JoJo screaming for reinvention, but critics called it clumsy. TikTok parodied the choreography. Her next single, Bulletproof, tried to fight back, but it barely made a dent. Social media, once her biggest ally, became her harshest critic. Every post, every outfit, every move, judged, mocked, and memed. The final question. Amid all the chaos, JoJo admitted the pressure was crushing. In a Raw interview, she confessed, "I've never really had a normal life. Everything I do is public." The fame that made her rich also left her exhausted. She's trying to grow up, but millions still want her frozen in glitter forever. That kind of spotlight? It burns. So here's the real question. Can JoJo Siwa finally take control of her story? Or will the internet forever trap her in her past? Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And smash that bell icon so you don't miss what's next.